Hey guys, my name is Anne. Thank you all for joining me in my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you have been here before, thank you very much for your support. So today we're going to talk about care tips and tricks for a Peperomia Argyreia. There you go. Otherwise known as watermelon peperomia, because the leaves of this plant resembles that of the skin of watermelon. See? This plant's bushy, rosette appearance makes it a very good ground cover if it's grown outside, and grown indoors, the striking leaves makes it a beautiful indoor houseplant. So this plant originated from South America, and it has a peltate leaves. Peltate because the stem is connected to the leaf centrally. See? That's why it's called peltate. It has an oval shaped leaf with a striking silver and green stripes and a purple stem. There you go. So this plant is considered to be a beginner house plant because it is very easy to care for. So if you're a new plant parent, this is a good one to have as a starter plant. So the light requirement for this plant, they like bright indirect light. So in the south, east, or west facing windows, they like to be sitting way back from the window. If a sunlight is directly hitting the leaves, it's going to burn it. So if you have a south-facing window, make sure to put this plant a couple of feet away from the window, and it's the same thing if it's in the east or on the west-facing windows. If this plant is grown outdoors, they actually like to be under the shade, you know. That's why they are perfect as a ground cover. They like to be partly shaded. When it comes to the water requirement for this plant, they like to stay on the drier side. When we say drier side, so make sure it's the topsoil is dry before you water it again. Overwatering this plant will lead to rotting. So if you feel the soil and it's still damp, make sure to wait a couple more days before watering this plant, because making this plant stay on the drier side, you will never go wrong. If this plant is underwater, then you will feel that the leaves are kind of limpy. So it's easier to deal with a limpy leaf than a rotting plant. If you overwater this, it's going to rot. But if you will feel that the leaf are kind of limpy, it's underwater, then you can just water it really good, and then wait until the soil is dry before you water it again. As for the soil requirement, it likes a well-draining soil. So with this one, normally you can use a 2-part peat moss and 1 part perlite. So it's a well-draining mix, and they will really love it. So let's talk about the fertilizing requirement of this plant. With this plant, you can fertilize this during the growing season once every 2 weeks. with a well diluted liquid fertilizer. And during the winter months, it's not necessary to fertilize this plant, but if you choose to do so, make sure that it is well diluted, and you can do it once a month. So this is an easy care for plant, a good candidate for new plant parent. And if there are other tips and tricks that you know of, just put on the comments below. And that's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so you will get notified when the next video is up. I'll see you all next time.